Good morning. I am Dom DeRosa, the NEA KCK local president. I stand here to bring the greetings and best wishes from our fellow association members, locally and from across the nation. Welcome back to all of our returning staff, and a huge welcome to those of you who have chosen to join us in our work in the KCKPS community. Over the last couple of years, there has been an orchestrated attack on our profession, our colleagues, and our students, and public schools as a whole, not only in our state, but across the nation. We need to work together, the district and our association, to fight against those who are working against our public schools and our children. This work is not centered on the few active and engaged individuals, but lies on all of us working together as a team. Melanie Willingham-Yeagers reminded those of us who attended the summer's NEA Racial and Social Justice Conference. She said, when our young people are under attack and under siege, it is our responsibility as adults to form a barrier to protect them. What a difference it can make to have someone in your corner fighting for you. We, as members of the KCKPS education team, must become engaged, not just locally, but at the state and national levels. We must make sure that our voices ring out over this great state to ensure that our students and staff have the protections, the resources, and the freedoms to learn in the most inclusive environment with all of the resources necessary. Each of us needs to be engaged in this effort of our association as we work collaboratively with the district to ensure that we have a safe and secure and welcoming environment for each and every one of our students and staff. We need to become engaged in the social and racial justice efforts of our organizations. We need to be engaged in the legislative work of our organizations. We need to be engaged and supportive in the retention of our highly qualified and dedicated employees. Our community of staff deserves the respect as the professionals that we are. We cannot let those distractors who are actively working against our public schools to divide our efforts. We must call out every politician, every pundit who is working against us. When we act together, we win. And the win we advocate for is to ensure that KCKPS is the best for our students and the best for our team members. Let our voices ring out each and every day. Raise our voices at any opportunity that presents itself. Let our voices be heard at the ballot boxes. Let me remind everyone that Kansas NEA has the Just Imagine Justice Scholarship Competition. This is the third year, and I am proud to say that 2 KCKPS students let their voices ring out and were selected as 2 of the winners in the first year of the competition. Reach out to your building reps or myself to find out how our students can be involved in this year's competition. This summer, I had the opportunity to listen to a 14-year-old youth activist, Helena Donator Sapp, who spoke about her own journey. She mentioned that her identities gave her power, but also, quote, rained down bias and discrimination. She urged all the educators listening to stand up against the discrimination. She said, to be that one caring adult for the lonely child, the underdog, and to know that language and words matter and can make a child feel whole rather than feel like a problem. We in KCKPS are renowned for doing this already. But let's continue and encourage our leaders locally, state, and nationally to do the same. We must say no. No to those who want to isolate our fellow educators and our students by trying to, as I paraphrase our NEA president, Becky Pringle, to erase the beautiful stories of our indigenous people, of our various communities and their contributions, and who refuse to acknowledge the rights of our trans students and staff to live their true identities. We will not leave our students unprepared to lead a just society. Finally, I would like to encourage you to join your sisters and brothers in our work as an association. We have so many opportunities for you to become involved in our efforts. Do not wait to be asked. Step up. Let your voices be heard. Lend your hands to the work of the association. Frank Wallen, a Lakota music artist and activist, says, "We don't get to choose our path, but we get to choose how we move forward. We get to choose how we work together to create a better future. Let's all come together as an association and build a better future that will help build the future leaders of KCK and the world. Together, we will thrive. Together, we will endure. Together, we will overcome those who are trying to form a barrier to separate our communities, our students, and most of all, together, we will win." Welcome to KCKPS and have an awesome school year.